Norv, it's great to see you, first of all. I've got to ask you about the type of rookie season that Teddy Bridgewater had.
Well, it was exciting. We didn't expect him to play, first of all, and then when Matt had the injury and he stepped in, there were some tough moments early, but once he got comfortable and we got everyone healthy around him, and we added Charles Johnson, a receiver, he got into a real good rhythm, and he played as good a football as any quarterback in the league over the last 5 or 6 games of the season. His December was pretty amazing, so it's going to be exciting to get him into year 2.
What's the biggest thing he had learned as far as growing pains?
The speed of the game. It's just a different game, and his first game was so phenomenal against Atlanta. He threw for 300 yards, and we scored 40 points and all that. It almost seemed easy, and then reality set in when we played Denver and Buffalo back-to-back and those great defenses. But once he got comfortable with the speed of the game and got comfortable with the guys he was playing with and what we're doing with them, he really stepped up.
I can ask you about your former team, the San Diego Chargers. Now, how much, you're busy, of course, with the Vikings, but how much did you get a chance to pay attention to what they did, to Phiip Rivers and everything else that went on?
We get in a normal season, you get their tapes in when we play in the same teams. We played a number of the same teams this year that they played, so you see them. Phiip had another good year. I know at the end of the season he was battling injuries. That's the hardest thing. We went through it my last couple of years there, that you're trying to keep him healthy and playing at the highest level. He's to me, he's just a warrior, and he's as good as there is. And I think any quarterback is. Some of what their accomplishments are based on people around them, and we went through that adjustment when we lost Sproles and lost Vincent Jackson, and I think he went through a little of that this year when they lost the running back early, the receiver. The receiver from they'd gotten from New England. He's slipped his mind. Yeah, Woodhead. That was kind of his Sproles, and I think when you lose a guy like that, it has an effect on you.
Speaking of which, Nick Hardwick recently retired. How do you begin to define what Nick meant to the San Diego Chargers?
Nick's the best. He's one of my favorites. From day one, walking in there and meeting him and talking to him, and I can picture where he was standing in the weight room, and people forget that injury he overcame. I think it was in 2009 when he had the foot broken, and they had to do the complete reconstruction of his foot, and he came back and played in the same year, and he's just a special guy, and he's looks like a different person now. You'd never think he even played football, but that's just the way he is. He's an extreme person. He's going to go all at it, and when he decides to do something, it's 100%.
Thank you very much, Norv.
Okay, thanks.
Great to see you.